What is going on, my broskiis? My name is Toadskii, back again, here to bring you guys yet another One Piece Treasure Cruise video, and we have a lot of news to talk about. It is the day before the official anniversary Sugo-Fest, and they've officially revealed everything that we need to know. So in this video today, we're going to go through all of this information, but I am still going to be making a separate video talking about the banner itself, breaking down the entire structure in terms of which part is the best to pull on. But there is still some information I do want to talk about regarding the Sugo-Fest banner, because there is some information that we didn't know was going to be happening in regards to this banner, and it does make the Sugo-Fest ultimately better, but we'll talk about it as we go along. Let's start off with the information that was revealed down the bottom here. Some limit break expansions. I'll also make a separate video for this as well, talking about the brand new expansions for the anniversary characters, as well as some class pickup Sugo-Fest characters. The class pickup units, the carrot's actually pretty decent. The rest of those three aren't really that good. But the anniversary characters, I have no idea what they're getting with their limit break expansion, but I'm very excited to see. So I'll make a separate video regarding that once we have the information as to what these characters actually do. But moving on from that, we have the login bonus from May 11th until May 26th. So basically news time tomorrow. When we log in, we get our reward. The first login, you get 7 gems, but you actually get a total of 50 rainbow gems, and there's 3 legend tickets along the way as well. So it's 15 total days you have to log in, but it's 50 gems total, which is pretty substantial. So that's a fantastic start to the anniversary period. Very, very good. And then also there's going to be like a lottery period every single day. The 8th anniversary Turbulent Land of Wano Animal Kingdom Pirates drawing. Log in daily during the event period to have a try Animal Kingdom Pirates drawing, and it's going to be starting from the anniversary period being tomorrow. And basically once per day when you log in, you're going to be given one of these grouping of rewards. Most of the time it's going to be the lower tier rewards, but if you're lucky enough, someone is going to be reaching 100 rainbow gems, and that's going to be given out every single day. So when you log in, check your mailbox. You could have some really nice goodies in there, ranging from a couple of gems. You got some Almighty manuals as well. One of them actually has a legend ticket. I believe during one of these lottery periods in the past, I actually was lucky enough to receive one of the high rewards and also one of the legend ticket rewards in the past. So, you know, don't count yourself out. Like, you do have a chance of winning these big rewards. They are capable of being won, which is really great. So log in every day at news time 1900 PST to get your rewards. So the next bit of news here is very interesting, where we have the 8th anniversary Rainbow Gem Sale. I know a lot of players out there really look forward to seeing what kind of gem sales they have. So it says, on celebrating the 8th anniversary of One Piece Treasure Cruise, on May 12, 2022, a special pack containing 88 rainbow gems is going to be available, and there's going to be another pack with 300 gems, so we'll go through it all here. The first one, as it does mention, a one-time purchase of 88 rainbow gems. So the reason why it's only a one-time purchase for 88 is because it's going to be significantly reduced in price. I believe on the Japan side, they actually reveal the prices of these gem packs, and that's just because the Japan OPTC only has to worry about Japan prices, but for global, obviously, it depends on the Google Play App Store. There's various different pricing, so they can't put it all on this one news post, but on Japan, it is listed as 2,000 yen. So we can just assume that it's going to be ranging, you know, give or take $20 US, give or take, right? So that's going to be definitely worthwhile to pick up if you're the type of player that spends money on the game. There's also another pack where you can purchase it 4 times for 300 rainbow gems, which is pretty substantial. And then we have this one right here, 200 rainbow gems, and you get 2 super limited Sugo-Fest tickets, and then you get 1 regular limited pool Sugo-Fest ticket, and you can purchase that 4 separate times. There is a 100 gem pack, which gives you a super limited pool ticket, which you can purchase twice. Down the bottom, it does actually mention what characters are available. We'll go through that in just a moment. There's also a 50 gem pack where you get a limited pool legend ticket, which you can buy twice. There is just the regular packs here, which give you just slightly more gems per purchase. 6 purchase times of the 123 gem pack. If I remember correctly, I believe the 123 gem pack is the same price as the regular like 85 gem pack that's normally listed in the game. So you get a pretty good amount of extra gems there. 65 gems for 6 times, 23 gems. And then of course there's going to be a 10 gem pack. I believe this one will be pretty significantly reduced in price as well. So that's definitely going to be one worth purchasing. And then there's also an unlimited set of gem packs. So if you somehow buy everything in the shop, there's going to be these packs that are available throughout the entire duration of the period here. And they just give you slightly more gems than normal. Nothing crazy crazy there. Now, about the characters that are going to be in these limited pool tickets, so the super limited pool tickets, which is ones you can get from, like, you get 2 of them from the 200 gem pack, you get 1 of them from the 100 gem pack, so you actually get a pretty good array of characters here. You know, you've got the new Marco and Big Mom, which personally, I don't own any of those yet. There's Brooke and Frankie, V2 Odin, and Kinemon Denjiro, another character I don't have, Dog Cat, and you got a pretty good array of units up until Super Type Zoro. So these are all the regular batch legends that have released from Super Type Zoro onwards. So there are a lot of characters here, but there's a lot of good characters here. And remember, dupes of these characters are very good for level limit breaking them, giving them extra stats, and potentially better abilities in the future down the line. So that was just the super limited pack, and I believe this is actually a little bit of an error here. It does also mention this is also super limited. It does say that they're both super limited, but the one at the top has less characters in it. As you can see here, the one at the bottom goes up until like way earlier, until Bato and Cavendish. So you don't get as many good, I mean, there are good characters here, but the array of characters here is much more significant, so there is a lower chance of you pulling any one particular unit. But, you know, just know that if you do decide to purchase any of these gem packs, you can get some extra legends along the way and potentially pull yourself a new legend, because Marco and Big Mom in particular are not going to be pullable on the anniversary Sugo-Fest, at least from what we know. Maybe on part 1 of the Sugo-Fest they're going to be available. But anyways, yeah, there you go. The new Rainbow Gem Packs look pretty decent. I'll definitely be picking up a couple of these and doing the legend ticket pulls on stream as well. Definitely looking forward to that one. So next is we have the official announcement of the Pirate Alliance Blitz Battle, which is going to be going live May 13th at 1 AM, which does mean that part 2 of the Sugo-Fest will be live at that point. So if you want to do your pulls to guarantee you getting that Luffy, you can do that. Have the Luffy ready for when the Blitz battle begins. So you defeat Kaido. Kaido is the main boss unit of this event, and you can clear the event to earn your ranking points, and it is based off of what you drop. So if you have the boosted units, you get additional point drops. So I don't like the fact that that is the way that the events are structured. We all know that those are the ways that the events are structured now. Not really a big fan of it though. So how to play. So clear any difficulty of the event period quest and you'll earn ranking points based on the items that you drop. For this Blitz battle, there are 4 different rankings. There's Personal, Alliance, Worldwide Personal, and Worldwide Alliance, which is what we've seen with Blitz battles in the past. And you can form a Pirate Alliance, so make sure you go ahead and do that if you haven't formed a Pirate Alliance yet. Plus, certain characters will be powered up during the event period with ranking points, and it goes through the characters that are boosted down the bottom here. It goes through the different rewards that you can earn. So the Worldwide Personal ranking, you've got different rewards, including the different titles. So personally, I don't think I'm going to be ranking that high, because I would like to pull these characters before I actually go crazy on this Blitz battle. I should be able to get at least one of them before that actually happens. But it's just annoying with the way that it's structured. I really don't like the way that it's structured at all, because if people want to specifically pull for Ace and Yamato, or really want to pull for Kaido, they have to try and get lucky on part 1 in some way, shape, or form, or they have to wait until those parts become live. And it's just a terrible event structure. I don't like it at all. They definitely should have made it so that all parts of the Sugo-Fest debuted, maybe even just do part 1 for the first 24 hours, and then have all the rest of the parts the day after. Even at that would have been a way better event structure than what they have currently. Because if you don't pull all the units and get really lucky, you're going to have a rough time grinding in this Blitz battle to get a really high rank. It's just terrible design, honestly. Either way, there is also the Worldwide Alliance ranking, so your alliance ranked against every player in the world, including Japan, with your alliance, of course, and you get certain rewards, and these rewards are pretty bad. Like, you know, just a little bit of extra gems and some bounty. Nothing crazy there. And then you've got the ranking rewards, and this is the ranking rewards between just the global version. And I mean, the rewards are actually pretty decent. Like if you reach top 1000, you get 40 gems, you get a guaranteed skill up book, you get some berries for the bounty, of course, and then you also get a limited pool legend ticket and a gold key. So top 1000 is probably what I'll try to hit. Top 1000 is going to be pretty difficult though. And then of course there is the personal ranking between your alliance and other global alliances. And once again, the alliance rankings are terrible. You don't really get that many good rewards, but at least for the global alliance rankings, you can get some legend tickets, you get some bounty and some gems. You know, pretty typical stuff here. And you actually will get some Chopper Man mission rewards too, where you can get some stamina meats, which is very good. This wasn't here during our last Blitz battle, if I remember correctly. So this is pretty good, because the more you clear, you'll get these stamina meats to, in turn, allow you to get more stamina back to continue farming. You got some gems in here as well, and if you do it 100 clears, you'll get a guaranteed legend ticket. And that is also how you get your hands on this brand new Kozuki Odin. The new Odin is actually pretty cool. You can see the notable rewards you can get, we'll see here at the bottom, absolute super tandem tablet. So you can get your hands on one of those really rare tablets to level up the super tandem ability of either Kaido or the new Luffy character that come out in the event. There's also a limited pool legend ticket. There is the brand new Odin, and also his crystal skull to super evolve the character, and you'll also get the rainbow gem. So we can actually have a look at what this character actually does. So remember that this Odin, you can actually super evolve him. You get the regular unit, and you'll be able to super evolve him by getting the skills by playing the event. So this is the super evolved version right here, and straight off the bat you can see that he's a super class unit, and he has final tap, which is pretty insane. So Odin himself is a dex slasher free spirit with a captain ability of 4.25 times attack to those two classes, 1.2 health, and Psi and Int slots are matching. That's a very good free-to-play captain. A very good, very usable free-to-play captain. And then the special ability on a 13-turn cooldown reduces all enemy barriers by 3 turns, 300 times his attack and dex damage to a single enemy. And then if the captain is either Slasher or Free Spirit, you extend the duration of slot effect boosts by 2 turns. Wicked special ability. Now all of this will actually make sense when you have a look at his superclass special, which locks your slots and gives you a 1.75 orb boost, and also will change slashes into super slashes. And of course, to get this activated, you need a Roger character on your crew or one of the scabbards, basically. But this is good though, because you can use his super class to then use his special ability to extend the duration of the orb boost, and you know, you can actually use both Odin specials in a way. I wonder if this Odin is going to be good like in the actual event itself. He might be, but we'll have to wait and see. So, of course, we mentioned he does have the final tap ability, and in order to do it, you need to reach the final battle, and he needs to have a tandem or a dex slot, which is not too difficult to do, and it will just give him 750 additional base attack to himself, but it does stack with other base attack boosts, so you can use, like, the brand new super tandem Luffy character, who also does a base attack boost with his super type, I believe. So, there's a little bit of synergy there between the two characters. So, looks pretty good, looks pretty promising. It's just a stat boosting support. Crewmate effect, dex is matching to Slasher and Free Spirit, and reduces his cooldown by 1 turn every time another Slasher or Free Spirit uses special. Love to see that. And then in Rumble, what does he do? He does dex teammates HP and attack level 5, and quick speed down level 3. Pretty good passive, and a 28 CT effect that will go ahead and target large horizontal range for damage over time level 3. He does 1.2 times his attacker's damage to them as well, and then quick teammates or quick enemies are inflicted with 1200 fixed damage. Like, not the most broken special ever. He seems okay in Rumble, but definitely in regular play looks pretty good. It does mention here about what kind of drops and what point values they're associated with, which is pretty straightforward so far. And here we have the boosted characters. So no surprise that the new anniversary characters are all going to be the highest boosted units. We've got our hands on the brand new Katakuri. The free-to-play Katakuri is actually the second highest boosted unit you can bring, which is pretty absurd actually. And then you've got all of the brand new rare recruits, including the free-to-play Odin, as also one of the higher boosted units. And then also the un-super evolved copy of Odin will be a relatively high boosted unit too. And then you've got a whole bunch of 1.1 times point boosters. So if you don't pull some of the anniversary characters, you ideally want to build a team around some of these units to increase the amount of points that you're getting. So you've got the free-to-play Straw Hats at the bottom, Toki's there, Yamato's there, which is great. You've had some of those free-to-play scabbard units like the Ashura Doji, the free-to-play Denjiro. You got Arena Shinobu, Komurasaki is there as well, Arena Kawamatsu, you got Treasure Map Hyogoro, Kinemon Denjiro, V2 Odin, Izo Okiku, and those TM boosters as well. You've also got the special Kizuna Rare Recruit Komurasaki, who's very good, and you know, obviously V2 Odin's batch, and there's a pretty good array of boosted units here. We don't know how useful they're going to be though, because if those units don't have effects that get around the gimmicks of the fight, it's obviously not going to be useful, so we'll have to wait and see. But of course, you ideally want to be building with one of the anniversary units as your friend captain to give you the most points possible. And here we have the official announcement of the brand new anniversary Sugo-Fest. It does mention 15% chance to get a Sugo rare character, so that's pretty awesome. But there's actually a little bit of information that we have to talk about here. It mentions on that second red dot point that the new Hancock, Nami, and Robin, the waifu legend character, will only be available in special Sugo-Fests for memorable moments of OPTC, such as anniversaries, half anniversaries. So that's really bizarre. So likely New Year's celebrations, Annies, and like half Annies. So probably only 3 times a year this character is going to be available, which is pretty absurd. This unit does have final tap, so I understand the restrictiveness of the character, but it is just a weird situation because, yet again, this is another character that you won't be able to pull from regular tickets moving forward, so that kind of sucks. Hancock, Nami, and Robin will not be available in special rare recruits, so just wanted to put it out there that this unit is relatively restricted. So we're going to be talking about which part of the Sugo-Fest is worth pulling on in a separate video that I'll be uploading, but one thing that really struck the community that was very bizarre and was not seen coming was the fact that if you have a look at the characters boosted on part 1, so this is the list of characters that you can get only on part 1, just want to make that clear. If you scroll down, you can actually pull the treasure map legend characters. Izo Okiku, Carrot Wanda, Bon Clay, Crocodile, Koala, and Sanji. All of them are pullable on part 1 of the anniversary Sugo-Fest. Very bizarre that they decided to do that. We don't understand why. I mean, it kind of makes sense in the fact that, you know, we're not getting a treasure map Sugo-Fest for the month of May due to the anniversary Sugo-Fest coming out. So I guess they're kind of just shoehorning them into this banner. Really, really weird, but those characters are available. Also in part 5 of the Sugo-Fest, which is the last part of the Sugo-Fest to go live, and that is the one that is mainly focused on this character, the Robin, Nami, and Hancock. The treasure map legends are actually going to be available for this part as well. Well, specifically talking about Carrot and Wanda, Izo and Okiku, Bon Clay, all of those characters in particular are going to be available on this part. And you can see here, the treasure Sugo-Fest characters. They're all going to be here on part 5 and on part 1. So that's really interesting because they're not going to be here on 2, 3, or 4. So you really have to pick and choose. If you want to get some of these TM legends for the month, then you have to pull on part 1 or part 5, which is kind of annoying, honestly. One thing that's kind of cool though is it does mention that for all parts of the Sugo-Fest that we have the treasure Sugo-Fest characters are going to be here as well. So those regular batch treasure map rare recruits are going to be available on the Sugo-Fest. Now it's not stated specifically if they're only going to be on part 1 and part 5 as well. It does mention all parts, so I guess that those TM rare recruits are going to be on all parts of the Sugo-Fest, which is pretty cool because these units are really nice, and obviously some of them are going to be boosted on the treasure map as well, so that's pretty nice to see at least. And then just to quickly round out this video, it says there was an update that on the 8th anniversary, May 12th PST, you will get 88 rainbow gems. Now it does mention May 12th PST, which means that that would be the day after part 1 begins. So this is like the start of part 2 of the Sugo-Fest, is when the 88 gems is going to be given to all players. So do keep that in mind that we're not going to be getting the 88 gems as soon as the Sugo-Fest begins. We will have to wait a little bit of time before they get distributed, but do note it will be out before the Blitz battle starts. So that is kind of nice to know anyways. But with all of that, that is all of the information I have right now. Of course, I'll be making a separate video regarding the Sugo-Fest, but hopefully you guys enjoyed this one today, and if you guys did enjoy it, make sure you go ahead and leave a like, and if you want to stay up to date with all the content that I post on my channel, including more One Piece Treasure Cruise content, then make sure you go ahead and hit the subscribe button down below. But on that, guys, I'll see you guys within the next video.